Hello, welcome back to episode 1 of Alan Wake.
The events of the game take place in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. This is a beautiful region that has in the past been featured in numerous TV shows and movies, like The Shining and Twin Peaks. It's famous and recognizable for many things, like fishing and mining and huge redwood tree trunks the size of a bus, beautiful lighthouses. But I think the most recognizable and beautiful feature is the nature. It's an oceanic climate combined with huge mountain ranges and dark forests. The cool thing about it is that there's an enormous amount of moisture constantly flowing in from the Pacific Ocean, and when it hits the mountains it turns into fog. So the end result of that is that almost everywhere you look there's these dense wisps of fog lazily crawling on the mountains and hillsides, and it really lends the area an almost otherworldly feel.
I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look,
Nah.
Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Shush.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet.
Yeah.
Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though.
Oh,
You two have
is that a threat?
lovely holiday.
Okay. So basically, this guy here, we're introduced. His name's Pat Main. He's the host of the local radio station of Bright Falls. He's asked us for an interview, but because we're a famous writer, but we've declined. We want to keep to ourselves. Now this is the town of Bright Falls, quite a beautiful town. The graphics are quite stunning here actually. I'm really impressed with the whole artistic design that they've done here. We'll see this place again in episode 5 I think it is, but it'll be a bit sinister, and so this is the exact same place. You'll notice also in the distance the Deerfest float that will show up a bit soon too, later on in this episode, or episode 1 anyway. Okay, now we are still playing Nightmare difficulty. We are playing as a pacifist, meaning we're not going to try hard not to shoot anyone, but in this section we're just going to deal with town and a place called Cauldron Lake, where there's no enemies to kill anyway. Okay, so let's go back to our girlfriend.
Very nice.
Wife,
I got a couple
whatever.
of really good ones. And I see you made a friend.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Oh, thanks.
Right.
We're buddies now. He's coming
Yeah.
over for dinner.
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Locals giving
Barry,
you trouble?
the editor.
Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
Okay,
No,
the
Barry,
word.
we're fine.
Oh,
Great,
okay.
great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place?
Something on
Have you
fire
got
over
your
there.
creative juices flowing?
Hello?
Barry, we're
Got
just
a
settling
fire over there?
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a
What the-
problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy.
First time
Talk to
I've
you
ever
later.
seen that.
in. I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, I know.
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Okay, so ignore her for a moment. What is causing that fire over there? Can't see it. Anyway,
Damn yuppies.
hello.
Let's see who has the last laugh, city boy.
Okay.
Good day to you too.
Say hello to Mr. Mott. Okay, we'll be introduced to him a bit later. But that's all we know of this guy so far. And this is our very first meeting him. Okay, but there are a couple clues.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Which car do you think
Professor is
belongs
here.
to Mr.
I
Mott?
made all the arrangements. I drive
So,
the car.
Okay, so
Carry
he's a
bags.
big hunter.
All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him. Come on, you lazy bastard. Let's go.
Okay, so this is of course the radio Pat Main's car. Can't see the guy inside there. Doesn't seem to be really that important. And there's nothing really else, I don't think. Can we go up? Ooh, you can go up here. Oh, look at all this. And still can't seem to find out what's on
Let's
fire
get back
over
in the
there.
car and drive to the town. We're here.
Couple guys lazing around. Nothing really much more to see. Okay. Alright, so that's basically so far. Let's get
The
in.
ferry's about to reach the pier. Let's get back in the car.
She really wants me to get in that car, doesn't she? Now, there's a thing where you can just keep highlighting getting further speech bubbles, but it looks like I've triggered as many speech bubbles as I can out of her.
All right, honey.
Oh, no.
Let's check out Bright Falls. Get in the car. Let's go.
Let's go. See if there's any more speech bubbles to trigger here. Haven't tried this yet. We are getting very close to that pier. I think that's as far as we can get. Yep. Okay, so let's go.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Okay, I'm going to show you a secret, which
I'd forgotten there were still places
quite a
like
few
this.
people miss.
Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
Okay, so
Diners are the very essence of traditional Americana and the hearts of small-town communities, such as Bright Falls.
Keep it here. Well,
There being so many of them and many of them looking very much like each other, source material for this location was always going to be plentiful. But even so, from the start, we had a certain one in mind. If you can remember a certain black tie wearing, pie munching FBI agent who likes a damn fine cup of coffee, you'll know the one I'm talking about.
yeah, that makes two of us.
okay. So if you have a look on the building opposite us, in the far left window, it's Barbara Jagger. Okay, so Barbara
Stay
Jagger.
long, Mr. Wake. I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
Okay, so Barbara Jagger is kind of
Are you on your
waiting.
own, or is your wife with you? I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Okay. So Barbara Jagger's waiting for us, and she's specifically interested in a writer, and we'll find out why later on. And she knows that we've come to town through word of mouth, or whatever the case may be, because we're so worshipped in this town, especially because of Rose. So keeping our presence a secret just isn't going to happen. And that's a worst case scenario, especially because Barbara Jagger's in town. And you'll see what I mean.
I wasn't ready to leave. I needed to find Carl Stuckey to get the key to the cabin.
So what we've done, if you'll notice, we've come out of the just over there. We've boarded, and we've basically just gone down the street. So we're only a couple hundred meters down the road.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Okay. So now we're going to start meeting all the different characters, okay? And these will play a big role. Is the sheriff going to talk? Nope, not yet. Here we go. The Anderson brothers. Are you ready for this?
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now.
Oh,
Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation.
He really needs a wooden leg to go with that iPad.
Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah!
Let's see if we can get him to...
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Brotherly love.
Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you. Jeez.
That has been. So, they were famous.
Tune number 6 in the jukebox.
Children of the Elder God. Now there's a song for you.
Okay. Evidently, these guys sing a song called Children of the Elder God. And you'll notice in the background there's a couple pictures. These are to logging firms and things like that. The businesses which basically made... let's see, park ranging. These are the businesses that make Sprite Falls. So all these places that you actually see, they actually are in the game. Like, we actually will get to see them all. And that is what really amazes me. Every single one of these pictures you'll actually get to see. You'll go visit the places. Like, the level of detail to this game is just incredible. And just in the story and everything that they've put. And I think it was 5 years in the making or something. It really took them a long time. Evidently we've used all the speech bubbles, so let's start the jukebox.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack.
Okay, I like Fonzie, yeah? Okay, let's do that. No coins needed, just a whack. Okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. I love this song. This is
it. I've died and gone to hell.
I love this song. I can't get enough of it. Okay, anyway, I better not just, oh, maybe that's what was creating all the smoke. No, it wasn't. Actually, you'll notice that guy ran away. Oh no, the smoke's over in that direction. I was thinking it would be funny if he ran away because of smoke, but no, in the wrong way. Say hello to Cynthia Weaver here. So she's checking the lights there. She's got a lantern around her.
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I'm a big boy.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Yep, exactly.
You don't want to die, do you?
Oh,
worse.
No, okay, I'm off.
Carl Stucky about it, but he didn't listen.
Oh, so Carl Stucky went down there. And he was warned by Cynthia.
I didn't want to
Weaver.
wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Do my rounds. Remind them to change the bulbs always. To stay vigilant because darkness never sleeps.
So she does her rounds, changing light bulbs. Bit of a fruit lip. See if we can trigger any more bomb. No. Okay. No, definitely no speech bubbles. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm grooving to the song. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, the other two doors don't open up, so we're not going to try them.
Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
Creepy.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Say hello to Barbara Jagger. Now, she was the one on the second floor.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Waiting for us to come so she could give us the key to a cabin, which was supposed to stay next to. We just know that the cabin's near Cauldron Lake. We don't actually know where it is.
I'm so happy this could be arranged.
Now she's evidently come met us and given us the keys to this place, which we believe is going to be the one that we're supposed to be staying at, which is from Carl Stucky, but we're going to find out later on that it isn't.
You are not the first rider to stay in the cabin, you know.
Ah, so she's had another rider before me stay in her cabin. Let's see if we can trigger any more. Can we trigger anything else here?
You should go. Your wife must be waiting for you. You don't want her to worry.
That might be the last one. Only if you can trigger their sayings, you can find out so much more information. I don't think there's any more though. We'll just run up here and then run back. You miss me? You miss me? No? No. Can't. Sorry. Looks like she's ready to go to a funeral, doesn't it? Okay. Now, do you know there's anything weird about her? Other than she's dressed in black and all that. And she's creepy looking. We'll show you something that's really, really weird. Are you ready for
You got
this?
lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Yeah, you do that, okay? I'm gonna go back, alright? Are you ready for this?
I hadn't seen her leave, but the old lady was gone.
Ah, do you notice now the black stain on the floor? Okay, it was actually there when she was standing as well, but you might not have seen that. So she's able to disappear at will.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed. Did you notice a big clue then? They called, both of them called you Tom. They didn't call you Alan. Now, we've met Tom Zane. He was that character, if you remember, in the deep diving sea suit. And evidently these guys are saying that we look like him or that we have some sort of connection to him. Okay? Now, I strongly believe that either we're Thomas Zane, or we created Thomas Zane, or Thomas Zane created us, and I'll give you more and more reason why I strongly believe that.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Okay, so we know about a Dr. Hartman, and these guys are psychiatric patients for... Is there anything
I'll
like
be heading back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose. Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the poison we have at the Park Cafe.
Okay, I'm gonna trigger a few
This
speech
is
bubbles.
what coffee should taste like.
Oh, Rusty, that's so sweet. I'll swing by with the fresh cup later on.
What do you reckon? You reckon there might be something between these two?
Will you be staying in town for the Deer Fest, Mr. Wake?
The deer is dear to me. The deer is dear to me. The deer is dear to me, my dear, in more ways than one.
Oh, dear. That's not really our festival anthem.
Could have fooled me there.
Okay, so...
I had the keys. Alice was outside. I didn't want to keep her waiting.
Okay.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Okay, bye. See you later.
I hope you enjoy your stay in Bright Falls.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
See you again soon.
Okay, we'll do, no worries.
I really love your books.
Okay, alright, thank you so much. Just gone silent on me. Why have you gone silent? Is that supposed to be a sexy pose or something? Alright. Okay, I think we've triggered all the speech bubbles, so let's continue on with the story.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero.